Investing in Nigeria can feel like a big problem. Stocks are risky, real estate is very expensive, and inflation is doing us dirty. But what if I told you there is an easier way to grow your money without stressing over individual stocks? Hello, my caddies, welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, you are absolutely welcome as well. In today's video, I'll show you how to invest in ETFs in Nigeria and the best ones to buy right now. ETFs lets you invest in multiple stocks at once, so you don't have to bet everything on one company. ETFs are low cost, beginner friendly, and perfect for anyone who wants to build long-term wealth without all the stress. Well, before we jump in, do me or do yourself a favor actually to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you are yet to. Also share this video to someone who it might be helpful to, and without much talk, let's jump right into the video. Let's go. So what are exchange traded funds, aka ETFs? You see, exchange traded funds are basically a basket of investment. Instead of buying one stock at a time, an ETF lets you buy a whole group of stocks in one go. Think of it like a food combination at your favorite restaurant. You don't have to choose between just rice or chicken. Instead, you get a full meal just in one plate. For those still confused, I want you to imagine you walk into a market with 10,000 naira to buy fruits. Now, you could spend all your money on just oranges, but what if oranges don't sell well or they spoil quickly? And that will make you to lose all your money. Instead, you meet a very smart trader in the market who offers you a mixed fruit of basket. A little bit of oranges, bananas, apples, and pineapples. That way, even if oranges don't sell well, the apples and bananas might do great, balancing things out and helping you to be profitable just in case. That's exactly how ETFs work. Instead of putting all your money in just one stock, which might not do well, ETFs gives you a mix of stocks so your money is spread out. Here are a few reasons why ETFs are a game changer for Nigerian investors. One is diversification. ETF solves the one stock wahala problem. You see, many Nigerians invest in just one or two stocks, thinking they have struck gold until the company's shares start to drop and they start panicking. ETF solves this problem by spreading your money across multiple stocks. So even if one stock underperforms, others can balance it out for you. It's like having a plan B, plan C, and plan D in one investment. Secondly, we have lower cost. Buying individual stocks can be very expensive, especially if you want a good mix of different industries. But ETFs lets you own multiple stocks for a fraction of the price. It's like paying for one ride and getting dropped off at multiple locations instead of paying separate fares for each stop that you're going to stop on the road. Finally, we have convenience. You see, stock investing can feel like a full-time job, researching companies, tracking news, and watching charts. With ETFs, you don't need to worry about all those stuff. They are managed by professionals, so you can invest and go about your day. Think of it like giving your money to an experienced trader who handles the buying and selling for you. Now, how do you actually invest in ETFs? Well, let's jump into that. The first things first, you need a brokerage account to buy ETFs. Think of it like opening a wallet that gives you access to the Nigerian stock market. Some reputable brokers in Nigeria that you can use for ETFs include one, Meristem Stockbrokers, you have Chapel Hill Denham, you have Stanbic IBTC Stockbrokers, and then Afri Invest Securities. Most brokers let you sign up online, and you typically need a valid means of identification, which is your NIN, international passport, or driver's license. Then you need a utility bill for your address verification, and finally your bank account details would be needed. Once you have signed up, you are now ready to fund your account. Once you are done setting up your brokerage account, you need to then deposit money to start investing. This is usually done via bank transfer. Most stockbrokers provide a dedicated account for funding. As you can see on my AfriInvest, the account I can pay into, you can see it on your screen there. You also have direct debit. Some brokers allow automated funding from your bank account. Make sure you fund with an amount you are comfortable investing. No need for you to go above or break your bank. Start small if you are just a new investor. Then the step 3 is for you to find and select the right ETFs to buy. Don't just buy anything. This step is where the magic happens. You don't just want any random ETF. You need one that aligns with your goals. Some popular Nigerian ETFs that you could buy is the Stanbic IBTC ETF 30. This ETF tracks the top 30 companies on the Nigerian Stock Exchange. You also have the Vetiver Griffin 30 ETF, another top 30 stock ETF with good performance history. Then we have the Lotus Halal ETF, a Sharia compliant ETF that excludes banks and alcohol related stocks. Now, how do you pick the right ETF to buy? You need to ask yourself, do I want an ETF that tracks the biggest Nigerian companies? Then you want to go for the likes of Stanbic IBTC ETF 30 or the Vetiver Griffin 30. Or you need to also ask yourself, am I looking for an ethical investment that aligns with Islamic finance? If that is the case, then you want to check out the Lotus Halal ETF. Once you have picked an ETF of choice, it's time to buy. And here's how to buy. You want to log into your stock brokerage account, search for the ETF you want to buy, example the Stanbic IBTC ETF 30. Some stockbrokers like Afrinvest does not have ETF listed on their platform. So what you can do is to reach out to support and tell them that you want to invest in a particular ETF. Just state it in when you are reaching out to them, and then they will take it up from there. If on the other hand your broker has the ETF listed, the next step for you is to enter how many units you want to buy. Remember, start small if you are unsure of the quantity of ETF you want to buy. So once you have put in the amount of units of ETF you want to buy, you want to confirm and place your order. Once your order is executed, congratulations, you officially now own an ETF. Now, before you run away from the video, here are some common mistakes every Nigerian investor looking to buy ETFs should avoid. One is investing without understanding. Don't just buy an ETF because someone said so. Always research what the ETF tracks and how it works. Then you have trying to time the market. ETFs are long-term investments. Don't panic sell just because prices dip for a few weeks. Then you have ignoring fees. Some brokers charge transaction fees, so you want to check the fees before buying to avoid any surprises. Finally, guys, don't go all in at once. Start with small amounts, especially if you are new. You can always keep on investing over time or dollar cost average out the ETF DCA. If you don't understand what DCA means, you can do a quick YouTube search for dollar cost averaging, and it's going to be very well explained to you, and you can understand how to use the strategy to invest in ETFs. So that's a wrap, guys. Everything you need to know on how to start investing in ETFs in Nigeria. Whether you're looking to grow your money steadily or just want a stress-free way to invest, ETFs can be a solid option. The key, like I always say, is to start small, stay consistent, and think long term. Investing is not about getting rich overnight. It's about building wealth step by step. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and also drop a comment below if you have any questions. And please share this video to someone that might find it helpful. I've also left a link for you to join my WhatsApp community where I share updates around finance. Till next time, my colleagues, Dewu.